Okay, Meeshy, I'm going to show you how to use this background really quick. I'm going to grab Kim again, since she's the easiest character that I have rendered for this. I'm going to do this a couple different ways. You're probably going to like the first the best because it's the easiest and still gives you some nice quality. I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to duplicate her and move these two over a little bit. Okay, so first up, I'm going to use a combination of the way that I showed you earlier, and what you're going to want to do, first, always change your opacity down to about 60% so that you can see where you're looking at. And on this background, you have this huge field, and I mean, this is, just this area right here is probably, 10, 15 feet from the point that you get to right here. So I'm probably going to want her right around in this green area right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring her down a little bit. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the grass just like on the other one. And if I can find it, there it is. I am going to use this, but I'm not going to use it that much, so I'm just going to kind of give it a little bit of a more grassy shape, because what I'm going to do is I'm really just going to erase some of this with a really low opacity brush, and you want to make sure that your hardness is also set really low. And you're going to look at these flowers in particular, because what you're going to do is you're going to put her behind these. So I'm going to go ahead and erase these flowers, or erase the dress right here in front of these flowers. And when I bring my opacity back up, be able to see a little bit more clearer. Turn to 100% to get rid of all this stuff. And then when I zoom out again, she's going to be in the grass with the flowers. Next step is going to be a little harder. This won't work very well in this background because there's so much going on, but I'm going to show you how to do this anyways. We're actually going to put her right in between these flowers, or right behind these flowers right here. So you can grab the pen tool, hit P, and you are going to draw a path. Pen tool is just clicking, and click and drag whenever you need to make a curve, click and drag. If you need to reset your point, hold down Alt and click on that point, and that's how you reset it. That's a little bit more advanced. I don't know if you know how to do any of that stuff, but we don't have any flowers over here, so actually I'm gonna go this way. So we just kind of have to fake it, which is why this background is hard for this. This would work on a background that doesn't have so much complexity. And when you complete your path, go ahead, make selection and erase. And when you bring her back up to full opacity and you look, she is behind these flowers. Now it looks a little bit fake. So you want to go back through, grab your eraser brush, go to about, let's do 15%, 1.5 on the keyboard, press it really fast, and I'm just going to erase these edges a little bit. And another thing that you can do is you can, just like in the shadow tutorial, you can make some of this a little bit darker so that it looks, like there's some shadows in here. You can do some shadows for the flowers, and you just grab the brush tool and do like 10-15%, somewhere around there. I'll actually show you really fast. I'm going to do it kind of sloppy so you'll know what you're supposed to do. Go ahead and just paint down here a little bit. And if I zoom out and I erase that, even this, it still looks good. This, if you pull this up just a little bit more, it'll look a little bit more natural if you actually do it properly. So we'll turn that down a little bit, but that would be how to do something like this. This is also pretty easy, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and use my grass over here again really fast. Make this a little bit nicer on this side. And when you're doing the grass, do 100%. So I think this way over here is probably the easiest and looks the best. Alright, last one. This one you want to duplicate your background layer and pull it in front of your character. And the first thing I'm going to do is delete the area where these two are at, because we don't want them to be hidden. And grab a normal brush again. Turn your hardness all the way down. You always want to have a nice brush like this. And what you're going to do, you're going to erase her. And when you get down here, go ahead and make this layer a little bit more transparent so that you can see what you're doing. And for this, you might want to turn your hardness to about 55 or 60. And what you're going to do is you're going to just erase around the shapes of where the flowers are at. And I cut off half of that flower, so that wasn't what I was supposed to do, but you get the idea. So now we have this nice line right here. We'll just go ahead and erase the rest of the background that's right there. And when you zoom out, that's what you get. So, good luck.